All right, what's going on, guys? My name is Nico, and this is episode I have no idea of uploading a video to YouTube every single day so I get better at speaking to the camera. Today is April. I have no idea what day of April it is, to be honest, but I do know that it is Easter, and you already read the title of the video. I decided to make a video that's Easter related. Okay? No more time to waste. Atheists, dear people who don't believe, and even people who are agnostic or somewhat believe. Can we agree Jesus is an extraordinary human being? At the end of the day, this guy was someone who suffered. My words can't explain his impact on the world, how much he suffered, and the quality of his character. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a video so I get better at speaking to the camera, and I'm speaking quite badly right now because I feel like I'm trying too much. I'm trying to say things that I can't, and that makes me insecure. I don't know what it is lately, but I used to be able to yap to the camera better. Maybe I wasted all my energy on my projects throughout the day, and right now I can't speak. But whatever. Here we go. Atheists, you worship something already, whether it be celebrities or money or women. You worship something. In you put something on such a high pedestal that it's borderline the same thing religious people do with God. And we want to worship things that are good. At the end of the day, most people want money because they believe it to be good to a certain extent. Celebrities, we like them because they are good. They have something we want or something that entertains us or they provide us value in some way. And we idolize them, worship them, whatever. But why can't you worship Jesus? And hold on, I'm not saying that you should believe Jesus is God. But if we worship celebrities and if we worship money, why should you not worship the human embodiment of love, the human embodiment of values? Maybe you don't agree with Christian values. Maybe you don't agree with what Christianity says about. Sorry, I heard something back there and I got a little scared. Maybe you don't agree what they say about gay people and the LGBTQ. And to argue against that, it's not too clear. Based on my limited knowledge of Christianity, the thing it says in the Bible is that man shall not lay with man. That can be interpreted in so many other ways. And at the end of the day, it's up to us Christians, even though most Christians wouldn't consider me Christian, to take our pride down, which is a sin. Pride is a sin. I think. I'm sorry. I'm not the best Christian. And admit that we don't know stuff and admit we're flawed, biased human beings who read the Bible for our own confirmation bias, and we can't interpret scripture everywhere. There's lots of Christians that take their pride down and look for truth and answers and still can't agree that homosexuality is bad according to the Bible. And if, there's a lot of Christians hating me. But even if it does, even if it says it is bad and there's other things you disagree with, this kid Jesus, his main message at the end of the day was love. The message of love is stronger than his condemnations of any other behaviors. And why not worship love? Does it sound too wishy-washy for you? Why not worship forgiveness and redemption? Why not want to aspire to be like Jesus? Why isn't he everyone's favorite human being? I mean, he should be, but of course, Jesus and Christianity, they go hand in hand, but they also can be so completely different. And I think Christianity look, paints a bad picture of Jesus, and we should strive to be like him. This guy, here's something I've been talking to ChatGPT about recently. He's the most famous and influential person of all time. And back then, people were extremely, extremely judgy. And there's a lot of his main criticisms were he's a false prophet, he's poisoning the minds of the youth, even though I think that's Socrates, but there's nothing, no claims, no criticisms of his character. So if Jesus was real, which most atheists agree, Jesus was a real person, I think it would be a pretty fair conclusion that we would have seen some type of judgment or criticism of his character. But no, it seems like he really lived for what he believed in, and what he believed in was love, redemption, forgiveness, and he died for it. I feel like that's that's honestly one of the things that makes me believe in Jesus the most, is that I don't believe a man can be so perfect in his character and his integrity that he can do all he did. People should have criticized him, but whatever. Tell me, maybe there's other reasons. Maybe you don't agree with love and you're a little bit of a weirdo, but hey, I'm a weirdo. Maybe you have a really good argument against love. Anyways, I don't think I spoke too well in this video. I need to get better. I don't know what happened, man. I used to do better like 2 weeks ago. My past few videos, for some reason, have gotten more views, but I don't know. I haven't been able to speak well. I feel like if have, I would have spoken well on my last couple of videos, I would have gotten a decent more amount of views, but whatever. God bless you if you believe in love, or that all things happen for a reason, or that all humans have some type of purpose. Then you're closer to believing in God than you think, because God is love, according to my limited human opinion. God bless you.